Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt. This may be weird that I'm starting like this, but I need to explain something first. There's been a death in the family. That sounds way worse than it was meant to be. My headphones died. So these are my old headphones, and it would have been way more appealing if it was actually showing the right side. Let's try that again, shall we? It's going to be way cooler. Also, it's hit the debug settings. So, friend, what? Oh, okay, that's fallen off. Unrelated. Anyway. That fell off, and it opens the screen every time it falls off. So we got some new earphones. Okay, there we go. We'll close the debug setting. We'll close everything that's open. Don the mask. We can don the mask. That's fine. I'm just going to pick up the foam that's fallen on the ground. Yeah, I know. I said that. I'm so sorry. I meant that more as like a. I've had these things so long. It's like family. That's what I meant to say. And then I was like, oh shit! It sounds like something bad happened. I mean, it did. My earphones broke, but. Not that bad. Shit. Get your wording right, Steve. I am so sorry that I scared anyone with that. There has not actually been a death in the family. Everyone is alive and well as far as I'm aware. Okay, so now that we've got that panicked moment out of the way, so sorry for that. Jeez. So my headphones broke. They broke on Monday night. And like after the stream, I took off my headphones and the earpiece just fell off, and I'm just holding it like so sadly, and I'm like, oh. And Panda walks in the room and she's like, hey, so this and this and this and this and this and this, and I'm not even acknowledging her. I'm just holding these earphones because I couldn't. So the little rubber bits around the sides have been flaking off. That held the foam to the earpiece or the metal, and I guess it just had enough and just fell off. So anyway, I'm just holding them like the two pieces together. I don't know what to do. And I was like, okay. But I realized that I could sort of hold it and put it to my ear and just sort of leave it there, and it's sort of didn't fall off. I had these earphones for like 2-3 years, so good value. Good work, Corsair. Proud of you. Far better than any other brand that I've ever had. So, Corsair, I'm not shit talking you. You good brand, Corsair. Would gladly do brand deal with you. Didn't want the front to fall off. It was made by paper derivatives. Anyway, so it's pretty sad about that. But I was like, okay, well, I guess I got to go buy some new ones, as you do. And I'm like, well, thank you to the wonderful community here that I got some money, so I can spend some stream money to buy some nice new earphones. Thank you to the stream. So I went into the EB. I went into like a store and I got confused because I was looking for Corsairs and I couldn't find them anywhere. I was like, well, this is... And I walked away quickly because I got scared. Then I walked into EB and I went, guy, I need new earphones. And he's like, these ones are great. And I'm like, how do they sound? He's like, they're fine. I'm like, that's not good enough. Like, how's the microphone? He's like, it's fine. I'm like, no, I need better than fine. I need good. I don't need great, but I need good. And he's like, well, these ones are good. And he recommends me like these other ones. And I'm like, cool, they're wireless and all this sort of junk. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take those. And I plugged them in and got them all charged, and then I was connecting it, and it connected, and it got about 3 seconds of audio, and then it never played any sound ever again. And I never, it just could not be detected by the computer, and I am distraught at this point, because, new earphones aren't cheap. And I was like, now I have to go back to the store and I have to tell them that it broke, and they're going to be like, I don't know, it sounds like you got a bad case of stupid. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's not me that's stupid, it's the earphones. I was getting really anxious about this. So anyway, I got anxious about it all day. And I went into the EB and there was like a couple of girls manning a till, and I was like, hey, so I'm going to be a pain. And the girl's like, oh no, what's wrong? And I'm like, I explained to her, and she's like, and about... After saying that what happened, she's like, oh, okay, cool. We've got those new ones in stock. Do you want those? I'm like, no, I don't want this brand anymore. This brand I don't trust. She's like, fair enough. Well, I'm like, what else can you recommend? She recommends a couple of things, and the other girl's like, oh, these are the ones I use and I stream myself, so we should totally check those out. I'm like, awesome. And so that's what I got. But I was stressing about it all day because I'm like, I've gone to a store before and they're like, oh, well, we can't turn those in because it sounds like there's some user error, so we're going to have to take them back to the manufacturer and they're going to have to run some tests. And I was just like, oh, please don't do this to me. I just want to have working earphones. But they didn't. They were absolutely lovely. So I got new earphones. That's the story. I think the levels are a little bit high. I'm still trying to figure that out. I just saw it spike into a very red point. That's how you felt when your computer stopped showing pictures. You thought it was the GPU, but it was the motherboard. Oh no. Did they just like fix it? Did they deal with the problem? Did they take it out back and shoot it and give you a new one? But anyway, they were absolutely lovely, and I kind of wish I got their Twitch name so I could be like, hey, this person's awesome, but I didn't. And also, I don't know if you would anyway, because, you know, they probably want to be anonymous, so I don't know. I didn't do it. Even though they were really just probably following company policy. It's not the point. The point is they improved my day massively. It sucks. Pretty sure I can go back to get their streamer's name. It seems weird if you just go in and be like, hey, what's your streamer name? There's only one time I've ever done that, which is asking a girl what her Xbox Live name was so I could play games with her. And I did that. I don't know why I did that, but I did. That was years ago, though. I haven't done that for a long time, for which I feel obvious reasons why. And it would not be impressed. But anyway, it's not that big a deal. The point is, as I said, she was probably just following company policy. Which, you know what? EB company policy? Alright. Would do brand deal with EB, despite the fact I know... You know what? EB in New Zealand is not that bad. I'm sure they probably treat their staff kind of shitty, though. I hope not. Because those two women were absolutely lovely, and they were very helpful. It's like, my god, could Steve get a brand deal EB? And he effed it. Nope, not anymore. He was so close. So close. Anyway, I was told last time that I should go and make charcoal pellets, and I resisted it, and then I did. And now I'm going to go do it. How you got your girlfriend's number? You met her at a gas station, got back in your car, then did a double take, went back to the store and asked for the number. Look, I mean, that sort of thing happens, right? It's not just movies. And I'm not doing it to hit on her, that's the thing. I wouldn't be doing that, of course, for many, many reasons. Mostly as I'm a married man, and I wasn't interested in that way. I was just happy that she helped me. Okay, so we're going to make some charcoal pellets. Because maybe... Or chark pellets, I suppose they are, aren't they? I'm sure no one thought that, but I'm... You know, it's one of those things I've always got to think about, like, oh, am I coming across too friendly? I don't know, it's stupid. But I don't want questions. You know, what are you, a cop? And we're going to go input priority that side. Too friendly. Look, I don't need to tell you that guys are really weird when they go to, like, see a girl that's at a EB. Okay? I don't need to tell you that guys are weird, okay? I don't think I should have to tell you that because legitimate safety concerns. Okay, so that should give me more power. I mean, I really think that's why there's a lot of female VTubers, just because... just safety. I mean, hell, that's the reason I'd get into VTubing. Safety. Not for me, but... Okay, so we should get these charcoal pellets, and they last a little bit longer in here, which is nice. Save the pandas, absolutely. What pandas specifically are we saving right now? In general, though, it's not a bad idea. But yes, it seems like we're getting more pellets than... maybe we just do one more. No, this is the stopgap measure. We don't need to do this. This is not a permanent fix. Okay, now we need to go back to making my CPUs. Save the bees. I don't know. I don't know about bees. I mean, I know people like honey, but bees, right? Bees. I don't need to tell you about bees. You already understand about bees. None of your beeswax, as they always used to say in high school. And see, that way when they jam up a little bit, it should last a little bit longer. Oh, I want to jump out. Whoop. Okay, so that makes my CPUs. Fantastic. Bees are fish. I don't know if bees are fish, but fish is not meat. So that's also true. Some people think fish is meat. Fish is not meat. That's why you can eat fish on Fridays if you're Catholic. Is that a Christian thing or a Catholic thing? I don't know. I just know that fish is not meat. And I'm not going to question that because it doesn't make sense. Birds are not real. We know that. Okay. So then what I'd like to do is have a little cheeky thing going up here. A little cheeky Nando's. Bees are fish. Is bees a fish a Catholic thing? That would make sense. I mean, if fish aren't meat, it would make sense. Oh wait, bees are fish is a Catholic thing, or fish is not meat is a Catholic thing? Fish on Friday is a Catholic thing. That's because fish is not meat. Yes. Okay. I didn't know if it's a Catholic thing or a Christian thing. It's hard to tell with the schisms. Okay. You know what they say? You gotta have a schism or two. Wonder if physics are an excuse to explain glitches in the Matrix. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Glitches in the Matrix kind of proves physics wrong. Okay. So, what I would like, my big achievement today would be if I could get, what I really want to do is get blue circuits going. And I think we'll probably get that done pretty quick. Hey Veldak. You know what, Veldak? Your arrival has this sounds like I'm going to be insulting you right now, so I'm sorry, but your arrival has reminded me that I wanted to tell a story. Not because it reminds me of you, and I'm hedging this very quickly because it sounds like I'm about to insult you, but because I remember you're one of the people I'd love to tell a story to. There we go. Good save. So, I was on the train the other day. You know, as all good people do on the train. And there's, you know, it's the end of school year, so there's a bunch of teenagers around, you know, teenagers, filthy people, but, you know, they are what they are. Anyway, so there's a couple of teenagers, and there's a guy and a girl, and they're talking to each other, as guys and girls traditionally do. I tried to stop them, but, you know, no, I didn't. That'd be weird. Anyway, there's a guy and a girl talking, and the girl says to the guy, "Do you have a guitar at home?" I'm not listening to the conversation, I just hear that bit. And the guy goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "Oh, do you play?" And he goes, "Nah." And she goes, "Oh." Okay, so clearly he had it in there and he said, "Nah, I don't play the guitar." She's sad, "Aw." And then he says, "But I play a mean ukulele." Which, you know, got a guitar at home. It's like, ooh, this is interesting. Oh, but he doesn't play. But he does play the ukulele. I feel like he just Uno reverse carded himself. Unfortunately, that is the end of the story, but I do love the Uno reverse card on himself. Like, I play a mean ukulele. Oh. Like, so disappointed. You did miss story time. It's alright, I'll tell the story again later. It wasn't a long story. I mean, actually, no, there was a longer story, which was about the earphones. Be fair, you find people who play the ukulele more impressive than people find the guitar. Sure, but are you a teenage girl? This feels like one of those things, like if you're a cop, you have to tell me. Oh, that sounds gross. That sounds like I'm asking this for a reason. Gross, gross, gross. No. Well, see, that's the thing. You gotta be a teenage girl or it's just not impressive. You're a 20-year-old male. It's close. It's close. Ah, why are you making me wear the mask? It's so warm. Why? Is it because you can see the sweat beading off my forehead and you're like, this man looks like he needs to wear a mask? Yeah. If you're a teenage girl, you have to tell me. Sounds a lot like if you're a cop, you have to tell me, but more concerning reasons? When is AMK?
Mew, 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 mew,
Yeah.
mew, 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 mew.
Oh, Valdec, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Winners Ask Mother Cat. Oh shit, I'm just standing on the train tracks, just enjoying the meows. I will meow for you in a moment. When is that? That is either Saturday or it'll be Monday. I'm not sure exactly, it really depends what time works for her. God, that was good. That was some good meowing. Very enthused by that, thank you. Also, you may notice that I'm beelining for artillery turrets. I realized how close I was, and I was like, why aren't I doing that? Okay, now, anyway, I owe you 25 meows. Oh, God. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Meow. There you go. There's your meows. Enjoy. Don't spend them all in one place. I can't wait until I can have refueling train stops. Because then I wouldn't do what I'm doing now. Okay, you're impressed with that last meow. It's always important the last meow is the impressive one. For two reasons. One, I can't go, oh, I didn't realize I meowed the wrong number of times. You know that it's the last one. And secondly, you know, if you are like 1 month, you still get your impressive meow. You're stumped. I'm sorry about that. Maybe you shouldn't have left the crease. Cricket joke! You know what? I just realized I hate myself. Anyway. Why are you stumped? What has stumped you? Yeah, anyway, and also, like, that way, the good meow was like, everyone gets a good meow. I'm not doing a lot of good meows. You come in, there's a cat on the screen, and you hear a cat sound. You don't know what's going on anymore. It's the new level of VTubing. We don't get cute anime girls anymore. You just get a guy, like a middle-aged man wearing a cat mask meowing. VTubing's really gone downhill. When someone subs, I meow for them. I don't know why that started, but I know why it'll finish. But I'm not planning to finish it anytime soon. But usually I say that and then I finish it like a week later. But that's not the plan. It's never been the plan. Actually, no, I'd like to go down here. Down here, yes. Um, 593 quotes. There's a lot of quotes. It's been over the course of a couple of years. I know it started when I was playing Crusader Kings, so whenever that was a thing. Well, it's 2012, 2022. So yeah, but almost 2 years that we've been doing quotes now. God, it's strange how long I've been streaming. The only one that has what year it's in. You know what, I kind of appreciate that we did that. Sometimes I'm just unbelievably savage to myself. Glass fiber. We do have glass fibers, right? I'm pretty sure I do. I do. Not a lot of them because I have a shortage of rubite. Bahamut, if you would like to see all the quotes, they are all on the Discord, which are here. Or you can just go quote and it just brings up a random one and embarrasses the hell out of me, which is also fun. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do another line here for the blues. Because they use very much the same stuff. Not exactly the same stuff, of course, but enough that it's worth considering. So, because the resin can come from here. The glass fiber, I mean, it's going to be a pain no matter how you swing it, but you know what? Sometimes you got to swing. Thank you, Dave, for continuing to be the stream archivist. It is very appreciated. Okay, how many of these do I need? Yeah, so Dave's the one that makes sure that everything's up there, which is very much appreciated. All of them? All of them meaning what? All of them archived there? Yeah, absolutely. Dave does a fantastic job. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we only need 3. That's not too bad. Do we have a 4th for luck? You know what? We should have a 4th. Maybe we go to 5, because then we also can get titanium plates in here. You know what? That's a great idea. And by 5 I mean 6? No, 5 is probably enough. Oh, all of them. Oh wait, how much of what I needed? Sorry, context has been lost. All of what that I need. No, I'm lost. No, I think we're all lost now. It's not your fault. So I have a poor attention span while streaming and I forget what I've said. That's why we have the quotes. So I can remember my shame. Lost and found was literally your screen name. Well, please find me. Because I'm lost. I must be found. Seems like I'm putting a lot of pressure on you though for doing that. You just come in here for a good time and then Seif just stops putting pressure on you. What a dick. What a dick. Okay, and that connects there. That's nice. That's nice. What was that for? I don't know if I need more liquids. But so is found. So you found it. Hmm. Hey, Wes. Great, so neither of us were paying attention. This is just absolutely freaking helpful. Maybe the lost and the found is a friend you made along the way, and also lost along the way. It happens. We've all lost friends over time, accidentally. Fell down a storm drain. I mean, look, if you don't have friends falling down a storm drain, what are you doing? Okay. You ran out of inserters? Or are you saying I ran out of inserters? Okay, so... Welcome back. The concept of the quote. The concept of the quote is just that I'm a genius, oh no. Really. Which is also how I'd like to define the stream. Just raw bravado with nothing backing it up. Okay. We can raise... Oh geez, the quality of the stream is already at legendary and it's not... We're only like 10 minutes into my normal thing. Grey belts? Yeah, grey belts. I know what you're thinking. Why not upgrade the belts? Yeah? You upgrade the belts. You know what? I just remembered I came here for something and I didn't even get what I wanted. Which is I wanted a bunch of silos. Nice. Are we going to get to like 4 rows of quality today? Possibly. That's why I had to limit it. I don't know, I like quality. I think whatever I stream has to have quality of some description. Turtle Jackets wishes to be Top Cat. Alright then, Turtle. Going for that double eternal Top Cat, I see. The stream will have all the quality, exactly. And we need to raise the price. So it is now 12,500 points. It is done. I probably should have built a tank of some description. No way, I didn't even need a tank, so why would I build a tank? Exactly. That's how they trick you. That's how the government watches you. They watch you build fluid tanks. That's how they get you. You build a fluid tank when it's not needed and well, bam, the government's got you. Oh no, 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 I would never increase the stream quality. I enjoy the stream quality right where it is. No, it's Top Cat. Top Cat price must always increase. Fear not. I like the stream quality. It is very simple to do once it's redeemed. And it gives me a little bit of thinking about what I have to do for each game. Thankfully I don't play a lot of games. I tend to focus on the games. But I've got a good idea for when I do my Crusader Kings early next year. How many rows have I programmed to? I haven't really programmed to anything. I just sort of threw things down. And then what I might do is leave a bit more room so when we get to black circuits, we can just make those too. Okay. So what I would like to do is I would like to make, for now, probably just 100 blues. It's not a lot, but it doesn't need to be a lot. In what way is the quality increasing? Okay. See just the right of where my mouse cursor is wiggling. You see there's the quality marker? You know, for like the expansion, that whenever that comes out. That's what's increasing. So whenever the quality increases, that marker goes up to the next level of quality. Why are we doing that? It's just kind of fun. There's no real purpose. Very much the reason I stream. No real purpose. Just fun. And so, because I like the quality thing, I'm going to have to do it for every game, because I don't want to go, oh, it's only for Factorio, so I'm just going to consider what's in character for the next game. So, I assume that's what you meant. If that's not what you meant, please explain. Please explain. I am a small cat. I do not understand. Okay. I have a very smooth brain. That's okay. We're all smooth brains here. Wait. No. That's not how this works. Wait, do we not have anything limiting this? Wait, I'm very confused. Right, because that's not how this works. That connects to that. Connects upwards, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I understand, but then again, you are very small. Is that Lord of the Rings? Well, I'm not doing that, because that requires work. And I've got enough work to do as it is by just playing the game. One will do. Tree bed to the hobbits. That's what I thought. Why would I even need corpse? I don't know. Jump in! Jump in! Everybody! Jump in! Jump in! Some Korean words! Love that one.
Another month down till I get a full.
Get a full? A full what? But, thank you so much, Rebelte. Thank you so much for the 6 months. And, may I also add, meow meow meow, meow meow, ow! Thank you. Okay. So that train... Oh, right, it got stuck because of a different reason. That's fine. I need silver and copper. Please don't. Look, at the rate we're going, it's going to happen eventually anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. That in the right direction? Yes. It's dropping off. Whoop. We're just going to pull that back real quick. And then we need copper. We don't bring in copper? We do bring in copper, I think. Yeah, there's copper there. Sweet, so we don't need copper. Okay. That's... Why does that even button exist? So what do we need? We need 3 assemblers making fiberglass board. That's the easy time. We'll make 4. Because ain't no one telling me what to do. You already broke the balance of the meows once. No, you tempt fate for it to happen again. And you make it sound like it's some sort of ancient prophecy. Many moons ago, when the stars were young, the meows were broken. There was much crying. But there was redemption? Not really. There was no redemption, just sadness. Okay. And then the Fire Nation attacked, right? That Fire Nation, always attacking. Classic Fire Nation. You were the chosen one, you're supposed to bring balance to the meows, not destroy them. Well. What are you talking about? This whole thing was your idea. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good old Star Wars prequels. Really did well for itself lately. I think, like, people saw the new movies and were like, prequels were better. Which probably just blew, like, a whole bunch of people's minds in, like, Disney. Where they're like, what do you mean the prequels were better? We spent more money on these. How could the prequels be better? Because, you know, money equals good. Some executive probably thinks that way, right? Then we need 45 processing substrates. 45 of them, huh? That's a lot. I don't want to do 45. 45 is too many. Can we go to red? Okay, see, that's a much healthier number. Executives thinking money equals good. You know they do. You know they do. I mean, I don't know they do, but I'm pretty sure they would. Seems like a very short-sighted thing to think. You do know it, you just don't like it. Oh, no one asked you to like it. What are we short on? Silver. Why are we short on silver? What's the problem, silver? We have no copper. Oh no. You know what though? We could get copper. Like... I know a way we can get copper. And it'll make my base more efficient at the same time. So let's go do that. The secret garden is still going. So we've got copper there. And no copper there. Okay, so we've got 4,000 copper that we can just... I kind of thought we'd have more copper. That's a bit distressing, but whatever. So I want it to be like that. Okay. And even then, I don't know if it's going to do that well. But we're going to get some of it out for the time being. And that does help. Right. Still don't know what I'm going to do with all the slag, but, you know. Hopefully you know, because I don't. And which way does that go? That goes that way, okay. Well, look, it's a temporary fix. It doesn't need to be good. It just needs to work. So as the base builds more titanium, the copper will leave the system, which is good. We can also do the same thing with iron. I don't know if we're in a particular need of doing that with iron, but we can. Cool. But again, we still don't have the copper, so I don't really know if that actually helped us in any way. Because we're out of chrontium. Hey, Solvin. And a lack of chrontium is a problem. Applied for a new credit card for the rewards. They gave you a 5-figure credit card limit. Ooh, you gotta be careful with those. I mean, I don't think you're a silly person, but a lot of people do some real damage with those. That's higher limits than they really wanted. I'm convinced they do it so you get in huge amounts of debt without realizing it. In fact, I'm not even saying I'm convinced of that. I know that's what they're doing. I make it sound like it's some scheme that no one's ever thought of. No, they thought about it. They 100% considered that. How's power going these days? Power's going fine. That's good. And in the process, I should see most of this being pellets. Yeah, it is. So there's a little bit of charcoal on the line, but that shouldn't really get anywhere. I don't think my credit card has any rewards, so to speak. I don't really use it much, though. Although I could imagine some people being like, you're just wasting money, you're just throwing money away if you're not using the rewards. And, yeah, probably. I guess. That should call the train along. Yeah. I don't know how many of those I need. Actually, you know what? Would be probably better off just grabbing the steel gears. Which I think we just have a bunch of them, don't we? Just sitting here. Nope. That's higher tech than I'm willing to go right now. And then what are we lacking? These, which is iron gears. Don't we have iron gears just sitting around as well for the same concept? I'm sure I did. It wouldn't be stupid to do the same thing. But now I'm not sure, convinced that I did. Nope, definitely not convinced I did that. Whatever, it's fine. Just build 42 of those things. You'll figure it out. 42 is probably more than I need. That's okay. One thing I would like to actually do I have any Strandcasters remaining? I do not, but I would like to get some. But you're going to require bronze. Okay, not a problem. Because what I'd like to do is start strand casting solder. That was a mistake. The bank didn't like your password schema. Oh. But you use the word schema, so you know it's got to be good. Like, if someone said, here's my schema, I'd be like, oh shit, he's got a schema. And if you said to a bank, I've got a schema, they're like, you mean a ski mask? And is that what concerned them? You said the word schema and they thought you said ski mask? And they thought you were like robbing them or something? That happens to banks sometimes. Like, even if you're going skiing, they still don't like the fact you've got a ski mask. It makes them uncomfortable. Bad if they thought you had a scheme with a bad Italian accent. Which is, might say, more concerning. Because an Italian with a scheme, who knows what they're up to? Just to be clear, no, you know what, there's no way to go out of that without sounding like you're a real dick. So, unfortunately, I might just be a real dick. Well, there it is. There's the racism. We knew it was coming here one day, and there it is. I just didn't think it would go like this. I was talking about dragons! Oh, goodness. Okay, let's real quick do this. Actually, let's only do solder. Dragon D's nuts. Oh my. Alright, and that should sort out my solder. Say the lion part. Yeah, okay, I've been really tricked about that one. But at the same time, I have to say that because, boy, is that not a great line. Kinda just forced myself into that predicament. Okay, so that's going to fill up with solder for the moment. I have to machine them to the solder first? No, that can be done. That can be done on... I see. Coils I don't do that with. I understand why you'd say that. Because of productivity. I think coils is not a problem. For plates, it is. You heard they tried to rob Stark? Well, fair enough. No, they needed COVID to recharge the birds, obviously. Because the birds needed to be recharged. That was the problem, right? What power am I using? Currently I'm using mostly bean power, but we're going to be into nuclear power very soon, which I'm very excited about. Now, interestingly enough, everything's just one belt. Oh, that's a full belt though. Gross. Although, half belt, half belt. Okay, so the transistors need a full belt. Okay. Which is going to be a problem on its own, but that's fine. It's not fine, we don't have enough transistors. Okay. We'll sort that problem out later. So we want 15 of these. So 15 of those times 2, or divided by 2, which is 16, so 8. So, like that many. Transistors need a full belt. We know that. Then, that's... No, wait, hang on. We're a step early. We need 28 of these, which is 14 aside. I've lost count. 4 more. What about just coal? We've got some coal going as well, which is over here. But mostly we're using fuel oil and beans. Like, that's the primary source of power. It's just what it is. Okay, so I would like to go get the... Why not use baby assemblers? They're so much faster. Baby assemblers for what? Well, not even coal, it's chark. Can't use baby assemblers for this. Oh wait, I can. Oh shit, never mind. I didn't realize I could use baby assemblers for these ones. Okay, then... Baby assemblers sounds weird. Can I just put that out there real quick? I don't feel comfortable talking about baby assemblers. Just seems like I'm being cruel. And I like my cruelty with purpose. Okay. So if we can bring copper into here. Ah, this is going to go very spaghetti very quickly. Okay. And then we need to get the old silver. There we go, bringing out the good silver. Should those be stack inserters? Those should be stack inserters. Okay, wonderful. Then we need to do this. Nope, don't copy yet. And then we need this. Then we need this. And then we need to figure out how to put power in here, which we had not considered prior to this. That's normal. That's a normal moment to realize I haven't considered power. Gross. Okay, so it doesn't like the ferric chloride, that's being a problem. And Yeah, that's good. So there's a space in between each one, so we can do that. We really need to get around to making the better assemblers. Assemblers, power poles. We haven't done it yet. We will get around to it eventually. It's one of those many things we'll get around to eventually. I couldn't tell you when, but certainly eventually. It's like many things in this though. We'll get around to everything eventually. It's not worth stressing about. And by the time I finish this run, there'll be a bunch of things I never actually finished. And that'll be okay, because it didn't matter. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good. Okay. The good news is this is actually way easier than it used to be because I've now got longer inserters, so we could go even further apart. And no one's going to be the wiser. Still going to be not going to be the excuse me? The hell was that? Let's bring in basic circuits down here. It's probably easier. I don't know if I feel about... Did I hear a worm? Man, worms, F off. If I wanted your input, I would have asked for it. Did you hear me ask for your input? No, I wonder why. The answer is because I didn't want it. There's no actual questions. Get out of here, worms. There we go. We're also working on artillery. We don't need it, but I would be very happy to have it. Because then we can just ride a train around and just blow up everything I don't like. It was correct. Okay. Then we need integrated electronics and solder on the same line. Okay, and that gives us plenty of room to fix this later because it's currently wrong. Also, we have no underground belts. That's disappointing. I hate worms, they're the worst. Still true. I think we can even make that a little bit better. Can we make that even a little bit better? Nope, that's about as good as we can make it. And we've run out of these as well. Well, you know they say you can't kill a dog without breaking a few eggs. That's probably what they say. I wasn't really listening. I wasn't listening in idiom class. Um. Hmm. Okay. I don't know if I entirely agree with what I'm seeing here, but that's okay. That's fine. And then that goes to... Oh, we don't even need 3s at this range. 2 is correct. Okay. And then on the other side, we do the same thing, except we space them out a bit. So we do it like... I mean, we've done this a million times. I don't know why this is like all new to me. I'll be back in a moment. I'm just getting a call. So I am just going to go on to baby way mode. Back soon. Sorry about that, everyone. I have returned. That's the real thing to be sorry about. Sorry that I came back. Oh. Okay. Alright. Now we just pull off the ends. Okay. We're good. Now what I'd like to do is get something. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted next. Okay, good. And then transistors, which we don't really make enough of, and we know that. Is it worth trying to... No, I do not think it's worth going down. I think going up is the correct answer yet again. But probably not like that. You know, actually, hang on. No, that's good, but not the way not for what I was thinking about it. Because what if instead that we do it like that? Right, and then it just connects into there, and then we just need to get the transistors into here. Which is really easy to do without making a lot of spaghetti. He lies, he's making spaghetti. Okay. He regrets nothing. Okay, good. I am fairly happy with that. Then we just need to get some titanium, some sulfuric acid, and yeah, no, that's gonna suck a little bit more. That's alright. I may have built too close to this, so now there's not enough room to get. Well, actually, all I need is titanium. And there's a train here. Excellent. Let's go buy, go buy? I don't buy anything, I make everything. Science should be still continuing, I would hope. No, we ran out of blue science. Fascinating concept. Why have we run out of blue science? We ran out of these. Ran out of these? Ran out of those? Ran out of this. Glass. We ran out of glass. Shoot, really? Do we need more powder mixes? Maybe. I mean, that would be the logical assumption of what's happened wrong here. Okay. I don't particularly want the stone that I'm just carrying around. There's a few things I'm carrying around that I don't particularly want or need, but we'll deal with those when we come to them. What do I think about Henry Cavill's 40k cinematic universe? Sure. I don't know what Cavill's doing though, that's the thing. Like, 40k is such a wide property that it really depends on what he's doing to how much I care. I assume he'd be doing some 40k story. He's at least a fan. Dude, he's a huge fan. I've seen his Custodi. I think I've seen his Custodes army. I know he collects Custodes. Which, I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? Hyper-fixated on just things that are just uber powerful. Yeah, that seems like Cavill. But, yeah, I mean, sure. I would like to see what they're doing with it. Games Workshop's a weird company. I don't trust them. I trust Games Workshop about as much as I trust Wizards of the Coast. At least Games Workshop is owned by Wizards of the... at least Games Workshop is owned by Games Workshop, so I suppose when they stuff up, it was their choice. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but... I guess we'll find out, won't we? I still find it interesting how... Games Workshop deals with the licensing for the games for Warhammer. It's fascinating. You just pay the fee and you can make it, it seems. Games Workshop made a decision at some time they don't care what you do with the franchise as long as you pay. Yeah, and I mean, to some degree I respect that. Although, I don't know if that's necessarily the case because I don't think there's been enough... I don't think anyone's taken the property the complete wrong direction. They've made some odd choices for games, but no one's gone, you know what, let's really go hard on how great fascism is. No one's done that. And I'm glad. No one's done that yet. How am I powering this? You know, I do not safe for work? That's reasonable. I might need to get some tinned copper wire. I mean, to some degree, I respect that. Because the last thing I want to see in a game all about just absolute murder is maybe seeing a boob. Although then again, the Demonettes of Slaanesh, I mean, they got boobs. I played RT. No. I don't know what RT is, I'll be honest with you. Rogue Trader. Oh, no, I haven't picked that up yet. Yeah, I'll pick it up one day. I don't know when I'm going to pick it up. I'm really not picking it up mostly because I'm going to pick up Baldur's Gate very soon. And what the happened here? Hang on, we got a minor problem over here. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. I saw him playing it. Yes, he was playing it actually today. But yeah, I want to play it, but I want to get Baldur's Gate done first. Because Baldur's Gate is really where my heart lies. Then you saw another person called Revolte Gilliman? Yeah, well, wait, Revolte Gilliman's in Rogue Trader? Holy shit, what the hell do you do to get Revolte Gilliman to actually show up? That would be... No? Oh. Well, there you go. You got me all excited thinking Revolte Gilliman's in the game. Another Twitch viewer. I mean, it's... it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's an in-universe name. So... I guess... That's just another one. Titanium drop. Oh hi, it's not you. Okay. And then finally, we want 8 of these suckers. Oh, there's cats running around outside again. They do that. Not in any particular order, so... I am so intrigued to see what you mean your Seablock run. I'm so intrigued to what you're alluding to with your idea, but I guess I'll find out eventually. No, not the C-block run? I thought you were doing C-block. Oh, okay, I must have misunderstood. What were you planning to do? But related to it in some way? Ah, oh, he's a tease, isn't he? He's holding his cards close to his chest. Hey, Glacier. Oh, look at that. Threading the needle right there. You need to decide on your next Factorio run? It's really a don't do what Johnny don't does situation. It's technically a playtest for something you want to do in your C block. Interesting. Is it going to involve like mods that you've made? Oh yeah, I saw that. That's sad. Truly sad what happened there. Rest in peace, Ron. Rest in peace. Wait, so what actually happened? Like, why did Rubber Ducky become impossible? Like, I knew that it happened, but I don't know why it happened. Because you updated K2 and Rubber Ducky, the game crashes with JBase? JBase? Well, at least I don't feel silly now that jailbait. Your base crashes with jailbait. Oh no. I'm so sorry that your base crashes with jailbait. Your base, okay. Yeah, I respect that. There comes a time in a man's life where they go, you know what, maybe I don't need all these rubber duckies. That man's life is not, of course, Dave's, because that's not Dave's thing. Dave can never have too many rubber duckies, as we know. Redeem Hydrate. You saw the super... Oh yeah, the super bus was ridiculous. Thank you for the reminder to stretch and hydrate. That's appreciated. Okay. So we actually do need something here. We need the acid. I didn't know we needed acid. Hopefully you get well soon. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully you do get well soon. It's true when there's no inputs. Less than, say, 25,000. How are we going over here? Tons of acid. Yeah, we really do have a lot of acid. A concerning level. I was about to ask if you're going to your parents' place for Christmas, but then I realized that probably doesn't make sense for you. Although I guess you've got a holiday around the same time, don't you? Just a different holiday. Okay. Oh, just standard bi-weekly Friday? Fair enough. The most sacred tradition in all of the world. Bi-weekly Friday. That's typically not known as a religious holiday, but it's a holiday nonetheless. Okay. Fuel is a concern here. I don't think there's any chalk or anything around here. Anyway, that's... Oh, you know what? No. I missed a what the shirt, and I didn't raise your quality. I'm sorry. Savage. I mean, I can't say it's entirely wrong. I did miss it. Anyway, time for what shirt. I did it. What the shirt? Well, it's better than being a professional file. Just saying. Did I see yours? I stretched. I did stretch. I did hydrate. A davophobe. Anyway, what the shirt? Today we're in Draxus Park. Panda and I were trying to remember the phrase, and we couldn't remember it. But it's "You face Draxus, Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion." But we couldn't remember what that was, so we just messed it up. But I remember now. I tell you later. Anyway, this is a shirt that Panda got me when we were both playing Hearthstone. I have 15 HP now. Oh. Well, I didn't hear you say hi, did I? Just a moment, everyone. You think it was a Lich King raid boss? It was a Lich King raid boss, but I never fought it there. Because I didn't play that much. Yeah, I got scared by Panda again. Wait, does the Panda command not work anymore? What? The Itch King. Okay. Tony, what? Do I have health insurance for the for the cat tribe? Injured by a neighbor and the claim was accepted. Oh. Oh yeah, ACC. If you go to ACC, you're not allowed to sue them. That's true. That's a regular thing for ACC. Yes, no, we do have health insurance. It's really only for surgery though, but it's still something. Okay, so we have no real fuel over here. That's kind of annoying. I've got some fuel oil over here. Can I turn the fuel oil into... Can I turn fuel oil into solid fuel? With chark. That's not good enough. Okay. The next step is probably improving my charcoal, my copper production. Okay, but still the problem remains. New Zealand not only allows for drug ads, but also has surgery insurance. Yes? I mean, like, if I needed surgery, like, for something, I can be put on a waiting list, but that waiting list might be incredibly long. Surgery insurance makes that not required. It's also one of the cheaper insurances with the biggest bang for your buck. Which is handy. I've needed it only once, which was concerning. So I was at a dentist complaining of sore teeth, as you do at a dentist. And the dentist, you know, they x-rayed my teeth and that sort of thing. And the dentist is looking at the screen, and it's like, they're just looking at the x-ray, and they're like, "Do you have surgery insurance?" And I said, "Yeah." And they go, "Okay, good." And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, it was just like the, "Do you have surgery insurance?" "Yes." And they're like, "Okay." And they just turn back to the screen. Like, they don't say why they asked if I had surgery insurance. They just go, "Okay, good to know." which was, you know, a bit spooky. And it was just for, like, wisdom teeth removal. So it wasn't actually that bad, but it was just spooky at the time. Hey, hang on, then how's this fueled? It's probably not. Yeah, it's kind of not fueled. Okay. We'll fuel that as well then, shall we? We're going to go backwards. That being said, don't get too excited about the prospect of America suing. Like, that does go very weirdly in America. It's not all cotton candy and rainbows. Which, you know, you'd think it would be in a legal system. Everyone thinks suing is all that cotton candy and rainbows. But it's not. Okay. I don't even know, what is that coal even used for? Fueling trains. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so that gets my blue chips made, which is really one of the hardest parts to make the next science. I guess we're not making methane gas, that could be a problem. Yeah, but at the same time, the idea that you can go to ACC and it does not destroy you. Like, I'm not saying it's the cheapest or it's free, but it doesn't destroy your life. That's a pretty big thing. Like, I mean, you've heard the same stories I have in America, I assume. Oh, my son's not having a good day, and by extension, I know Panda's not having a good day. Okay, well, what are we lacking? We're lacking transistors still. Raise quality of the stream? Indeed. It is done. Yeah, transistors, we just really need them. I guess we can go drop off some, but it's not going to be quite as good as we want it to be. Yeah, okay. That sucks. And you have you have every reason to complain anyway. Like, that sucks. I'm sorry. Okay, that's going to connect that, which should get everything going. Transistors are coming along in their own due time. Those getting created, which make the red chips, which then make blue chips. Do I want to separate making these protective chip enclosures? I mean, they require a bunch of things that nothing else needs. Did I make a red wire train and a green wire train? How did I do the wires? I didn't do the wires at all. So that needs the green wires, and that needs the red wires. Okay. Moral of the story was get and keep health insurance? Gotcha. I understand. It's always important that the story tells you at the end what the moral of the story is. You know, it's almost like a children's book at that point, isn't it? The moral of the story is, don't kill people. And all the kids go, ah. Glad they told us that. Glad they told us what the moral of the story was. Otherwise I was just, look, best not to talk about what was going to happen. Okay, so. Or maybe we just make a big thing that does all that stuff. Raw gas. What makes raw gas? Hang on. Multi-phase oil. Hang on. What are we doing with the blue things? Yeah, we're making the multi-phase gas. Multi-phase oil is being made, and then it goes into there. Maybe it's not multi-phase oil. What is that? Comes crude oil. What do we do with the raw gas then? The raw gas goes into there. Okay. Should we make a thing to deal with raw gas? No. No. We're looking at this wrong. We're looking at this wrong. We're looking at this wrong. What we're trying to make is methane. How do we make methane? There is no other way to do it. Okay. So yes, we need a place to take the raw gas to. There is no other alternative at this stage. Good to know. Could research syngas. Oh. I didn't even consider that was a possibility. How do we make synthesis gas? It's relatively easy. Just nutrient pulp, or naphtha, or all the other stuff. We need blue. It's actually a possibility too. I would need to have more catalysts going. But synthesis gas is pretty useful. I feel like it used to be more useful. I think again we need a plan to do what to do with acid gas anyway. Raw gas. How do we get raw gas? You know what? Let's just do it properly. Let's just do it properly for once in my gosh darn life. Gas refineries. I think down here looks like a good spot for it. Actually, before that, let's go up here and get some more gas refineries, because I think we're going to need a few of them. Alright. So, we're going to try and do things properly, because that's what we do here. We do things correctly. I almost said that without laughing. Okay, we need brass and more clay and concrete. Okay, we definitely need clay. And then we need a bunch of brass. Okay. Can we speed that up by not doing what I'm doing? Actually, you know what? Before that, before any of that, let's actually have a plan. What do we need? We need methane. Right? How much do we want? I don't know. 5,000. That's a lot. 5,000. Let's just say 5,000. How are we going to make it? We're going to make it out of natural gas liquids. How are we going to get the natural gas liquids? Raw gas. Okay, this is where it goes bullshit. Do I need 5,000 a minute? Screw it, go big, go home. Okay. How much even raw gas do we make a minute? It's probably not worth going too big if we're not even making it. In fact, I'm fairly certain we're not making near enough for that. So maybe we're going too big. We're making 600 a minute. Okay, so let's account for 600 a minute. That's a much smaller number. Let's account for being able to make it 10 times the size, but not doing that. Sounds good. So what can we do with ethane gas? We can... crack it into ethylene. What do we want to do with ethylene gas? We could do all sorts of dumb shit with it. We can make plastic. We could get naphtha, and that's not difficult. There's some science that we don't have, but worry about that later. Okay, butane gas, what do we do with that? We turn it into benzene. Fair enough. What do we do with benzene? With a bunch of shit we don't have. Oh, actually, ethylene. Rubber will eat all your ethylene eventually. Okay. Well then, do we want to leave it there? Do we want to just stop at ethylene there? Will rubber eat all my ethylene? How? Styrene? Right, styrene. Okay. So we're not going to worry too much about that yet. The point is, that gets us in some way. So butane needs to be worried about, which we're going to go from butane to benzene. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Nope, that's not what I want to click on clearly. I don't... Okay. That's not helpful, but okay, let's move on. Oh wait. Benzene was needed for this. Right, that's why it stops there. Right. The only problem is I don't know which one of these should be. That kind of works. It's confusing. There's a bunch of byproducts. That'll do the job. Okay. And then we need to figure out what to do with this ethane gas. Which we will worry about later. We will worry about all that bullshit later. It's not worth worrying about now. Because the point is, right now, all I want to do is make methane. And then we'll just build a bunch of tanks and get them sorted out later. Wrong sort of tanks. Thank you for trying. Okay, Revolte, I'm wearing the mask as per your request. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing the mask. It's because you asked for it! You did this! Okay. Right, so it gives me a bunch of tanks. Okay. Tanks for nothing. And this area over here looks prime for some weird stuff going on. Can we catch a train? I don't want to walk. Okay, the train has been rotated. Get rotated, train. Okay, this is kind of a stupid recipe, but... Wait, do I have advanced... do I need advanced? Oh, gas refinery 2 will work just fine. In fact, gas refinery 2 works better. Okay, let's just put this up to 5,000 just to see what it looks like. Let's plan for 5,000. Even if we're not using 5,000. Oh! Excuse me. You dare hiss at me? Bloody geese. I'll show you who's the bloody goose. I am the bloody goose. In case it was unclear. I'd appreciate it if you got off my territory. Okay, and we need some iron plates. The good news is we can just bring in iron whenever we want it, because we should have tons of it. I'm so scared when I say stupid things like that. That I'll look at the train and be like, oh yeah, no, we don't actually have tons of it. It was the exact thing I was afraid of. Realized in an instant. Wonderful. Mostly the reason is the warehouses have been slow. Okay, let's go speed up the warehouses. The warehouse where everything moves too slow. Oh, I love that smooth line. That's a sexy line right there. That's a line you can take home to mother. But you shouldn't. Okay, so that means everything should move along a little bit faster. Do we need to expand these blast furnaces? No, I don't think we do. I think they're doing fine. I think it's just they didn't have anywhere to put their stuff, and that was the problem. But now it looks like it's moving a bit faster. And we've run out of rubite, I think. Yeah, rubite. Which is a frustrating thing to run out of. Anyway. You rube. Yeah. That's me. Mr. Rubite himself. When you rubite more, you can shoot jerk. Are you saying chalk? Jerk. Okay. Artillery has not progressed in a while. So, sad. How's solder going actually? We'll find out once we stop. Solder is going. There's still 38,000 solder in there. Okay, that's too much. So we'll let that continue. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow acid gas to have a home in here. Not acid gas, sorry. Whatever the heck it's called. We need some green chips, by the way. Where are green chips? Over here. I like as this base grows, it's harder and harder to find things because I remember where they are, but I remember them being on the outskirts. It's like, that's not on the outskirts anymore. Like, I remember this being like right at the edge of the factory, and it's like, that's not at the edge anymore. There's so much stuff that's happened since then. It's no longer the edgy teen it once was. Ah, we're all no longer the edgy teen we once were. Thank you. You may depart. Big waste of fuel doing that, but whatever. What am I doing with all this residual gas, by the way? I guess I can eventually turn it into synthesis gas, or yeah, I can eventually turn it into synthesis gas, which is actually probably useful. But not right now. Is there a train there? There actually is not. We'll sort that out later. Okay, and then we need a tank. Okay, and enable if there's less than, say, 300,000. These tanks can hold how much? 350. Yeah, that's fine. 300 actually could be too high. Let's go 275, just in case when we make the bigger trains, that doesn't jam it. We're okay. We're okay. We were not hit by a train. We're okay. I was almost hit by a train though. The important thing to point out is I was not. So I need to really improve Chrontium and Rubite one day. One day very soon, in fact. Now, one thing that, actually, I didn't even need to do that. I could just have a long boy do it. Nice. I'm concerned about my naphtha use, and that I have a lot of it. Can I do anything with naphtha? I can... Oh wait, no, other way around. Oh, I can turn it to plastic. I can turn it to solid fuel. I can just burn it for power, can't I? It has 500 kilojoules of power in it. Like, why don't I just... fluid burning boiler it, just put some power into it and then... I don't even do a heat exchange, I could just do a boiler. And for that I just need a little bit of stone. There we go. And that's not a waste. That's not wasting it. That's turning it into power. Power is not a waste. As I'm sure any environmental agency in the world would agree. Because power is useful. Raising quality of stream? Yes, sir. There we go. Going to power. The inspector abides. Good. How hot is it burning? That's the real question. It burns at 315. Okay. So, turbine, no, not turbine. Engine? Yeah. As I said, it's not a waste because it's actually using it for something. What am I doing with that fuel oil though? Do I need to consider the same problem with the fuel oil? Probably. How's power doing? Remarkably well at the moment. It's probably because a lot of the base is shut down for various reasons. We're not going to question that. we don't question why the base is shut down, it's probably fine. It's because we don't have enough things actually using the stuff. Can we build a couple more of those? Yeah, great. And then I would like to probably just do this real quick and not kill myself in the process. Nice. Okay, so that will burn a little bit of the naphtha and turn into delicious power. Now, it's not super important the way it's doing it, but the point is it's doing it. And that allows other parts of the factory to prosper. We need to do another one actually. It's using about 3.7 a second, which is not a lot, given the fact that it's making 8. One more, I think. There we go. So if these start producing a lot more power, then yeah, the naphtha problem will remain until it really starts going, but that's okay. Let's not worry about that. It's always good getting back to the base and having to go like through multiple circles. So we're doing all this to make methane. Once we've done this, then we should be okay. So just to double check, that's making raw gas. No, but that is. Okay. Cool. Now, just for sake of argument, I would like to build 7 of these. I don't want 7 of these right now, but we're going to prepare it anyway. In fact, a lot of this I don't want right now anyway. Hang on, I thought I had gas refinery 2s. No, because I never got the brass pipes. Okay, well... do I want to do it? Okay. We'll go make 1 and then we'll set out the rest for later. So all we really need is methane. We don't need to worry about the rest of it just yet. I just wanted to see that we could do something with it when we got there. And we can. We know that now. Stirite is doing so well. I'm so proud of Stirite. That's probably jammed somehow. No. Never mind. Yes, it is jammed. And because we don't have enough. Maybe we need to finish Bob Nom before we go into anything else. Because Bob Nom is broken in ways like... oh, shoot. What? How long have we been not making silver for? You know what? Questions I don't want the answer to. I know what happened. It was when I was playing with solder. Ah, that's expensive. Oh well. And before we go too far, we'll also fix up... Well, we're not going to fix it up, but we're going to work on why there's delays over here. We're not fixing it, we actually have to do a lot of work to fix it. I mean, the fun thing is, by the time we get to the next set of electrolyzers, we are going to have better electrolyzers. We're going to have better technology all over the place. And that's just good stuff. I am being summoned once again. I'll be back very soon. Alright everyone, welcome back. I'm going to end the stream here, sorry. I've got things that I must take care of. So, if I don't see you until after Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. Keep an eye on the Discord to know when we're going to be asking my mother some questions. And I wish everyone to take care. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel, but everyone take care and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.